I think we're live. Let's lower that down a little bit. I think we're live. Uh-oh. I am hanging, man. I was reading through some of your guys' comments and stuff from that last gig vlog video out with Garrett and Matt. That was a ton of fun, dude. And, yeah, got a little bit of time at home right now. I figured, well, I might as well stream some. So, I'm here hanging. Let's get the air closed off a little bit. And man, you know what I was messing with the other day, you guys? I can't do it. I was trying to get that. Alright, I know that sounds bad. Give me a second. Let's turn it up. I was hanging out the other day trying to get some of that delay and more overdriven tone, that Eric Johnson kind of thing. Now, I can't play like that at all. But it is fun to do. Getting a couple people in here. Colin, what's up, man? My day has been great. How's your day been? On your hanging out? Okay. No. There we go. This was actually how I was doing it. Maybe we get that. Man, I love that. You know that. Tone, huh? What's up, Tim? I saw you on the Spark 2 video. Hey, thanks, Brett. Yeah, man, that was a ton of fun. I'm gonna do my own video on it, kind of here at home, but that won't be for a few months. I didn't get one of the early ones, but I am getting one. So I'll get it. I think it ships like mid-October, so that'll be a little bit later. But I will make a video on it here at home, playing out, testing it. I think it'll be kind of cool. So, what's up, you guys? It's kind of a fun tone, right? I don't normally play a lot of stuff like that, and I kind of like it. You know, it's just something different. It's that Eric Johnson-esque. I can't play like that. See if we can loop that. 3, 4. Oh, whoops, I hit the wrong button, you guys. Not the world's best looper. What's up, Cal? Anu, love that guitar and that hybrid picking style. I've been learning Travis picking for an acoustic gig. That's awesome, Anu. What type of songs are you guys playing for that? Anu, I hope I'm saying that right. Congrats, man. I've been following you for a while. Love seeing your success. I'm trading licks on TikTok. Hey, nice. Heck yeah. I don't know. I do have the TikTok chat up. Hey, there we go. And we do have a couple people in TikTok. I know that's not you, Brett, but okay. That was also feeling a little out of tune to me. This guitar desperately needs its strings changed, but I'm just one of those, man. I hang on as long as I can. I'm surprised the lighting looks so good in here on my phone. It's actually pretty dark in this room. I think the iPhone just ups it so you can see better, but it's crazy how much it ups it, because I'm sitting in here and it's fairly dark. Okay, let's try and loop that thing again. See if I can just be dumb, make some stuff over for a second. Okay, so it'd be like a... Can you play... Okay, hold on just a second. Can you play just the amp, no effects? Clean to hear the amp. How does that amp compare to the ones you guys played in... Whoops, the chat's freaking out for a second. when you guys play it in your vid. So it's a very different type of amp. Also, this is only a 20 watt amp versus 100 watt. Those amps in that video are very kind of boutique, certain thing. They're awesome. They're more expensive than this guitar. I mean, they're really expensive, but they're hand built. I mean, Ethan's built like 31, 32 of them. So you're really getting like a bespoke product, but it's awesome. This is great for everyday use. You know, I'd have to own one of those amps to really know and give a better answer, but for the day, getting to turn up super loud and just play was a ton of fun. Ton of fun. Cool to hear those amps. We were playing at volumes, and a bunch of people commented. First off, dog's not mine, you guys. Sorry. I don't know what to say about the dog. I don't disagree with y'all, but the dog wasn't mine. And JP's not doing that all the time in his house. But also hearing protection and stuff. Man, no hearing protection. Sitting in front of the amp one day. It was a lot of fun. It was a ton of fun. Yeah, it was incredibly loud. Is that good for you? And is it good for you to do all the time? Probably not. But I was sitting there thinking, man, feeling it gets to a certain level volume-wise where the whole sound just envelops you. You know, it's past just hearing it. It's like you're really feeling it. And I really noticed that sitting in that room. And I was sitting there thinking, man, it's just, you can feel the whole thing. And it's so loud, like you can't think about anything else but that. It was really cool, honestly. And I thought it'd be cool. I was a little disappointed at first because I was like, damn, I forgot to have anyone videotape me because I played all the amps too. But then I thought it'd be cool. You guys listen to me play all the time, you know. So, and those other guys, like, I can play, but those other guys are way better guitar players than I am. So I thought it'd be cool to show you guys. But okay, you want me to do this clean now? I will play this clean for you here. Do you want reverb or no reverb? This amp doesn't have reverb. I always like to play with reverb, so I'll play it completely clean, nothing on but reverb, or I'll literally plug straight into the amp if you want. And while you decide that, write that in the comments. I'm gonna turn this air down. This vent is flowing right on me. Look at that guitar. So I'm not dying. Okay, we fixed the vent. Hey, Dick, thank you so much for the freaking tip already. First tip of the day, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Tim, love that video. Great solos. This should crank up this one. Oh, I feel like you're saying I should crank up this one. I will. Sure, you guys want to hear me crank it for a second? Here, you want to hear the real deal? Whoops. Well, everything's falling. I'll plug right into it. So there's no reverb. I don't like playing without reverb. But, okay, here's straight into the amp with no reverb. I'm on the bridge pickup. I mean, it sounds pretty... I will say a couple things. These pickups are hotter, definitely hotter. So it like the Strat does not drive this so much. Now I got the bass turned pretty much down and the treble turned up, and I still could go even for the bright switch. So here's no bright switch. A bright switch instantly brings a lot more out. Now without reverb in this setting, I feel like it can be a little hard. But it's good for different things. You know what I even did? That gig where I was playing with Garrett, when we started doing some of the old school country stuff, like what I was just playing. That kind of low string stuff, I went back and hit the bright switch just for those notes to be more defined. Right? can always hit the bright switch and then just roll that tone halfway back on your guitar. Anyways, I don't think it sounds too bad. Here's the neck pickup. I will say, y'all wanted me to crank it. So here's what the preamp's cranked. It's going to get noisy. This is going to be loud on that friggin'. Oh, that neck pickup's almost too... Although I had that neck pickup with the tone all the way down. Let's do neck pickup, bright switch, tone all the way up. I mean, that's got to be incredibly loud. I don't know if you can even tell. I don't set it ever like that, though. I keep the treble volume at most midway, the bass around 4 or lower. And then for a gig to get more volume, I turn the master up. So I've got the master sitting about 7, normally for a gig. Now that feels incredibly bright off the bat. But I'm also sitting right in front of it. Now, if you were standing up on stage and farther away from it, those highs dissipate a little bit. Anyways, I'm really ranting about it. Plug straight in, get a little bit of idea. I know that's probably too loud, but let me answer some questions. Have your ears recovered from the tube amp demo at your friend's house? I think so. I'm still alive, you guys. Hey, buddy, from North Carolina. What's up, Edward? Hello, North Carolina. Thomas said, sure, reverb. Okay, well, we're going to go back to some reverb because I really like playing more with reverb. And that's part of it, too. You know, this amp sounds good. Now, this one underneath, this Cerbella, I'm about to take in and finally have worked on and get it fixed. And this is the amp that you just plug straight into with the reverb, and it'll make you cry. It is really good. Okay, let me get back to my normal settings right here. This with the bright switch off, yeah. This is my more normal kind of. Just that little bit of reverb helps me a lot. You know, it just adds cushion. I never play without. I love turning the slapback on too. Here's reverb and slapback. Okay, you want a rock tone though? You can just turn that treble one up a little bit. Maybe the bass one up. I'll turn the volume down so it's not crazy loud. And then you get. I also forgot we do have TikTok up and going over here. So I'll TikTok. I'm going to answer a couple of your guys' questions too. I'm looking at the YouTube questions, and that's on that main chat. It sounds great. Hey, thanks. Ain't nothing wrong with that amp. Is there? Yeah. I like it, man. Wash tub fun. Have you ever played a wash tub bass? No, I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it's a brand, right? I don't know what it is, actually. Tim, I'm very confused by compressors. I know what they do, but cannot tell the difference in tone, really. Can you explain your usage and setup of compression? Okay, Brett, tell you what. I mean, I do technically know what they do, but it's really a feel thing, and I'm not the expert, but I'll show you exactly how I use mine. First off, on humbuckers, I don't use it at all. Humbuckers, I don't use it. Now, this will be kind of fun. Let's grab this Silver Sky real quick, or the SE Silver Sky. Whoops. Oh, it's sitting back over here. Okay. I lost it for a second. Now this is where I could use compressor. Oh, it is nice how light this guitar is. Compared to my other ones, this one you could just freaking throw around. Okay, this is where I like to use compressor. So I run my compression after my gain stages. I've got 4 overdrive pedals, a compressor, and then a volume. Now, everybody's different. I run it after because a lot of times I'm using it as a volume boost. There's compression on it, but I'm really thinking of it as a fattener and a volume boost. And I don't want to boost the signal before going into the drive pedals, right? Because if I'm hitting the drive, if I'm hitting it with this signal, if I put the compressor beforehand, then all of a sudden I'm hitting the drive with this signal, you know? So I like the idea of boosting it after it's hit the drives to not get me like too crazy overdrive loud stuff. Now it depends on what type of music you're playing. You might want that. That's the same reason why I leave my volume pedal after my drives. I do all my swells and stuff after the drives because I don't want to be swelling into that overdrive. I want it already there on the attack, and then I'm bringing up the master of it. That's my own personal take. Okay, now this guitar is a lot brighter and a lot quieter. So. You know? Okay. That's no compression. Now listen, this is what I use it for a lot of times on single coils to just up the volume level so I can match my DGT more. So when I'm switching between guitars, if I'm playing live, I don't really want to plug this in and the volume be way less. So, hear that? Now the compression. And with a 20 watt amp like this, it's going to push it a little bit more, you know? But that's how I use it. They're a little wonky. I don't know everything about it, but let me ask you. I do know Corey William Wong in the band Wolfpack. I don't know them personally. I just saw Corey at the airport. I didn't say anything to him, but I did see him at the airport. But anyways, I hope that answers your question a little bit. That's how I use it. Everyone's different, you know? Okay. Good to see you, dude. Hey, what's up, Irish Frost? I really enjoyed your live stream on stage a few days ago. Hey, yeah, I hope you guys found that fun. I had too much to drink. Not too much. I was fine. Fine in the sense that I didn't get sick or anything. But that gig got a little wild. They were really feeding us a lot of alcohol. I don't do that every day all the time. I don't do that on Landco gigs now. It was fun to let loose and go back to the roots. Once you're doing that every day, it can get dangerous, which I used to. But it was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed that, man. Hang tough and good music my turn. Heck yeah. I live in Donaldson. So yeah, hey, right on, Irish. Good to see you again, man. Broach, I'm not necessarily a country music fan, but I thoroughly enjoyed the cover gig you had. A couple of those songs were really good. Hey, thanks, man. That was fun. I decided to throw it up, and that's a great look at like good and bad. I and the band had some moments in there that were good and we were tight. I know I had some moments that were not, you know, and drinking doesn't help that. If you really want to help lower the chance of that happening, you don't drink on the gig. But that gig with those guys, I already knew. It's a bar, band, drinking thing. And it's fun, you know? I've said this on my channel and stuff before. Doing that every day for years is not good for you, you know? But I haven't let loose on a gig like that in a long time, and it was fun. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed that, man. It's cool that you got to watch some. And, you know, I made that gig vlog out of it, but that's a real-life look. That's the real-life look at, like, here's a gig. You come to Nashville, and if you're already used to playing some and stuff and you're starting to look for real work, that's an out-of-town gig you could get off the bat. Thanks, though. Ben, those amps at your buddy's place, do they ever look like Amplified Nation amps? Same covering. Yes, Amplified Nation, I think, also does Dumble-style clone amps. But I know he had to, due to some copyright stuff and whatnot, he had to change some things up. Ethan did, the amps we were playing. I don't know about Amplified Nation, but okay, meaning I like a couple of the songs. I liked a couple of the songs. Hey, thanks. Thanks, man. Tennessee Whiskey, like you want me to play it? Tennessee Whiskey's nice and easy. That freaking... These pickups are noisy. Love that, man. Okay, let's turn that treble thing back down. Get this master up, so I'm just going. Loop that a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the right key. You guys tell I like using those things, man. Those little sixths, I guess it is. Love all that stuff. And then a little minor. Scott, hey, thank you for the tip, man. You guys, thank you for the tips. Seriously. Excuse me. Always appreciate it. The name, the cheap in-ears, I used Amazon. Look up KZ, just the letters KZ. I don't have my pair sitting right here. Well, actually, I got part of a pair right here. No, it's a full pair actually. KZs, now they come in all different shapes and sizes and colors, and there's different models, but I think this pair right here is $35 to $45. I don't know the exact model of these, but I use these forever, and they're really good. Honestly, it's the Nashville Standard for freaking non-molded in-ears. Everybody I know is using those. Everybody. KZ10s, Profile Production says. Yeah, man, the KZs, you can't go wrong. For the price, too. Like, those are my backups. I have 2 pairs of those because I originally had 1 pair as a backup. I bought like a $75 pair and then like that pair. And now they're a backup for my standard in-ears. I will also say if I go play Broadway or somewhere that's just a cover type gig and I have to use ears, I like using those more. You don't need 20 plus dB of isolation on a cover gig. For me, it hurts me more. So those have a lot more bleed because they're not molded in my ear, and I really like them. So yeah. Hey, okay, let me answer. I missed a bunch of questions. I was in a band in Nashville in 2017 called Blind Dog. Nice. And what, Tennessee Whiskey was your signature song? Is that what you're saying? What's your favorite chord shape? I'm going to guess C. Mine's E. Yeah, you mean type of chord shape? Probably C. I think you're right. I play a lot out of C. Hey, Tim. You're doing great on these videos. Hey, thanks, you guys. I'm appreciating all the love. We got a bunch of people in here hanging out, man. Heck yeah. Okay, Brett. You a straight tube guy? What modelers have you tried that you liked? Yeah, I am. I've got an HX Stomp XL on the floor, but I'm just using it for my effects. All that extra stuff. The looper you just heard, that's through my HX Stomp. I've got reverb and slapback on right now. But this extra delay with chorus mod on. We don't like that kind of stuff, right? That. That's just some messing around. You could do even more. But I've been kind of liking that sound. It sounds better with the DGT, honestly. It's creamier. But anyways, okay. So modelers that I've liked or whatnot, I'm pretty much just a tube guy. Roach, dude, another tip. You guys, I can't thank you enough for the tips. Yeah, honestly, and I'm going to be completely honest, people tipping and stuff is maybe be more like, okay, maybe I should just live stream more often, even if because sometimes I'll be like, well, I just posted a video yesterday and I live streamed 2 days ago. Maybe I'll just hang out. But I don't want to just turn it on. I'm sitting and playing anyways. You know, why not? So I'm missing some other questions that I want to get to. But let me, Roach, love the channel, Tim. Is there a schedule as to when you go live or you just wing it for now? Right now, I just wing it. I just wing it. There we go. I need to crack my jaw. I'm sure it's not good for you. I didn't cut my hair also, for someone in TikTok asking. I just got a hat on. I still got my hair. But what amp is this? This is an HDRX20. Sorry, you guys. I'm forgetting I'm also live streaming. I'm live streaming on YouTube and TikTok at the same time. I will say on TikTok, come over to YouTube. Because YouTube's where I'm reading most of it. But, yeah. Okay. What was I about to say? Oh, so, I'm winging it right now. But, Roach, I'll tell you what, you guys. I'm waiting to get, approved, which I should get approved by tonight. It's only supposed to take a day or so. I'm starting the YouTube membership thing. So this is a great time. I'll take a second, explain it a little bit for people that have made it this far, and people that might be interested in this. And this will have to do with the live stream thing. So a couple things. Membership, I'm doing 3 levels of it, and I'll explain. Is there something on my hand? Oh, there is. I thought this was a glitch on the screen. I was looking at, Okay, there's 3 levels I'm doing for this YouTube membership thing. Now, you don't have to be a member. You still get to watch all the main videos. The goal is to post more extra members-only videos that is not monetized or whatnot, And there, I'm thinking of extra, more even behind-the-scenes stuff, a lot of longer, completely unedited footage of like a whole sound check, front to back, stuff like that. Me maybe talking about some other stuff. I thought about being able to teach some more stuff on there, and just not monetize the video, for members only videos. But there's a couple tiers to this. So, it's level 1, and I made it super cheap, man. I think it's like $2.99. But then on the second level, and here's where an answer comes to your question. I also named the levels PRS levels. So level 1 is SE, right? Level 2 is S2. And then the third level I called Core, but I also called Neva. Because the Discord I just started and got going, I'm calling it just Neva Guitar Community. Neva's even backwards. And I'll tell you guys a great story about that here in a minute and where that name came from. But at the level 2 thing, it's access to the Discord. I want to do some members only live streams. And then for all the people that have access to the Discord, I'd love to get a once a month thing going where we can live stream on Discord, but everybody that's a member in there can join in and have their screen up, have an actual like hour plus long interactive conversation hang. Also on Discord, I can play music without worrying about copyrighted stuff. I can post videos with no worry about any copyright thing. Teaching stuff, I can post a full Lanco set and I'm not going to get copyright strike. All kinds of stuff like that. So that tier 2 thing through the Discord is really where it's at. Also, doing like members only live streams, but I think it'd be really cool to get some people in the Discord, and this is only for some of you guys. I know this won't be for everybody, but that want to do a once a month, like actually sit down and hang. I'm on camera, but all of you that you want to can turn on your camera also and stuff. So I'm excited about that. Third tier is the most expensive one. It's more than double expensive, so there's only going to be a couple people that get this. The third tier is $25 a month. You get access to all the other things. The thing I'm also doing with the third tier is free lesson once a month, 30-minute lesson, no extra charge, once a month. If you're a member of that third tier, I will do a lesson with you for no extra money, once a month. So same thing. No one has to subscribe, but I am going to do that, and I'm hoping I can bring some more content that is more behind the scenes and stuff. But absolutely, Dan, the normal lessons still absolutely. In that that 25 a month thing is just for a 30-minute lesson, only once a month. But the normal lessons, absolutely, go on as scheduled. And hey, speaking of that, Dan, what day is today? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Thursday. You guys are watching it live right here. Dan, I'm booking a lesson with you right now. Hey, if you've got time Thursday, I've got Thursday wide open. Let's do it on Thursday, because I know you were asking about that, Dan. Good to see you in here too, man. But yeah, all the normal lessons will still be the same. And that's a shortened thing, because I don't want people to feel like they're paying for a full lesson now getting undercut by that, because that's not the goal. Anyways, no one has to join that. Maybe no one will, but I figured I'd try a little bit, offer some like extra content, and stuff, because I have other stuff I could post that I'm just like, well, this might not appeal to the masses, but all those sound check clips and stuff, I let my phone run and I edit it. So if you wanted to watch like more normal, real, full sound checks, or me be able to actually post Lanco songs where I don't have to cut it off just after I'm done soloing or whatnot, I've got like our entire acoustic show videoed. Anyways, I got a bunch of cool stuff. So, yeah. Alright, awesome, Dan. I've got Thursday, dude. Thursday I'm here. I know I'm around. Dude, really good emotion you're playing. So, yeah, thank you for that. Hey, thank you. Also, Roach, thank you for that. And thanks for listening to my shameless plug about them everything. Now, back to your normal thing. Let me answer. I missed a couple questions after I got a couple of those tips. Either way, those amps are amazing. You're lucky, but hey, thanks, Ben. I'm glad you guys got to come along for that, man. That was fun. What do you think about the brown box for keeping volts in different places? I'll tell you what. Once you start playing on Broadway a lot, seems like it's really useful. I'd never run into that problem until I'd started playing Broadway a lot. I don't know how to play Freebird, and I'm sorry for that. I am truly sorry. Sound sweet. It's the SE Silver Sky. Jesus, sound sweet is totally stock, completely stock. Now I've had it set up in that same video that you guys saw Sean Payton. The first thing I took him was this SE Silver Sky, and he rolled these edges a little bit better for me. Got it all intonated right and everything. All that. Obviously, I got a lot of modulated stuff on there now. Here's just clean. Where are you hitting with that? I don't know. I'm messing around, you guys. It's really noisy. These pickups, honestly, get really noisy once I turn on a bunch of gain. When you're in the heat of the battle, it doesn't matter, but... Okay, more questions. Hey, brother Tim, turn on YouTube. There you are again. I'm on here, Sean. We're out here grinding. Hey, thanks, man. I can't cut the hair now. It's part of the brand now. I just got a hat on. Hair's still there. Any other musicians in my family? Only my grandfather. In my immediate family that I know, somewhere along the way. I'm sure someone was. But my grandfather, trumpet player, loves music, great ear, loves theory, piano player, can sing. Yeah. Do you sight read? No. I can sight read a chord chart, but that's it. That's definitely it. Hey, Tim, finally made it live. Better late than never. You're here, man. What's up? Rando's Tube. YouTube. What's up? It seems a lot of country songs on the radio have guitar hidden in the mix. Plus or minus, I don't know. Some of them do. Some of them are more forward. I'm not listening to a ton of actual terrestrial radio. I listen to, if I want to see like what's going on in Nashville right now, I'm listening to the Spotify New Boots playlist. And that's kind of where like the songs that are about to be on the radio or just starting to be on the radio are all at. And there is some of that, but there's a little bit of everything, I feel like, you know? Some are really guitar forward and centric, and some aren't, you know? I mean, the new Post Malone album, there's a couple songs where the guitar does feel back. Listen to that the first couple, but a lot of it, listen to the first 2 tracks on that. The second track, Finer Things, I think it's called, or something. I can't remember. They did with Hank Jr. Now that, and Brent Mason's playing all the guitar on that whole album. You know, if you don't like, I said this last time, this is my new favorite album. Whatever you think about Post Malone, ditch it. Go listen to that album. There are some great songs, and the band is all real, legendary Nashville cats. It's Brent Mason level across the board. But go listen to his solo on freaking, is it called Finer Things? Let's just play it. I will, I found on YouTube I can actually edit out just the song really easily now. So, we'll play this. And I'll edit it out so I don't get my copyright strike. It's called Finer Things. Alright, let's listen for a second. I learned yesterday a little bit of the... That's really easy. I think that's the basic little lick. Let's see. 3, 4. Let's get that. What's that lick on that? That's it. This is what I really want to play, and this is what I can't play. Listen to this solo, y'all. Like, if this doesn't convince you, if you're not into Post Malone to go listen to it, then you probably just want to Okay. Now, no one would have ever guessed you're hearing that on a Post Malone album. Anyways, Brent Mason's ripping on that album. I know I keep talking about it, but it's lit. I really like it. Okay. Let me get back to some more comments. Has a Mark Knopfler feel to it. Hey, thanks. I'll take that compliment all day. I appreciate you. Lil Wing, just saying hi. What's up, Burlington Bill? Do you ever mess with pickup height? I don't. I think Sean might have adjusted the pickup height a little bit on the old school Strat, but I don't ever touch it, to be honest. How often do I play acoustics? I should play it more. I'm definitely more of an electric player. But the next guitar I want to buy is another new acoustic. Now, this is the only acoustic guitar I own. And this is a Martin 00015 from 2001. Hold on for dear life there, I'll tell y'all what. But this is a cool guitar, man. It's a cool guitar. About the deadest strings I've ever had on it, but... really like it. That's where I'd be like, well, I don't... Well, I don't need no doctor. Write a description to be filled. I can't play it and sing at the time. Well, I don't need no doctor. Doesn't go to the four corners of my prescription to be filled. Man, how does he sing that and play it? Well, I don't need no doctor. My prescription to be filled. I don't know, I sing it and play it. Anyways, this is a good guitar. Might be a little quieter right now, especially because of the dead strings, but... a little out of tune too, but got my first PRS today. Heck yeah. Northern Michigan. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what PRS did you get? What'd you buy? Now that your Strat is fixed up, will you tour with it or keep the Silver Sky on the road? Travis, right now, the Silver Sky, because to fix the Strat and the way we got the Strat working, I've got it tuned a half step down. And nothing I play with Lanco right now is a half step down. So it's all still will just be the Silver Sky for now. That might change, but right now that's kind of where we're at. Singing Little Wing and playing at the same time is a task. Yes, I don't think I could do it. Do you use a fake book? I do have a fake book, or a real book. I haven't used it in years and years, but, you know, awesome guitar. Hey, thank you. Check out Sailing to Freedom. I wrote it and played it for a couple that sails around the world. Awesome. That's cool, Bill. Sailing, who's it? Is it by you, Bill? Burlington Bill? I'm kind of leaning towards the Silver Sky myself. The thicker neck seems better to me. Hey, Nikki, I'll tell you what. That really does just come down to you. I'd say playing them, you know, and playing each. It sounds like you already have played them. If you're making comments like that about the neck, because that's really important. But I would say I'd play them each. Don't be afraid to go to the store, even if I don't know what your level's at. But sometimes people are nervous about that. I get it. I'll still get nervous going into a Nashville guitar store. Not nervous, but you know what I mean. Even if you just strum an E chord, I need to tune this guitar, but you know what I mean. You know, I think you guys know. So, all right, let's answer a couple more questions. Jonathan Mayer time. Yeah, man. What's the next guitar purchase? Keith, I think it's going to be some type of, I'd love like an HD 28. Something like that, you know, around that vibe. I think that would be cool. Okay. Love that riff. Just played it with my band. Dude, isn't that riff awesome? That's how I learned how to play like an open string E7. Basically, because that's just what he's outlining right there. I hear that voice coming out. Yeah, we're working on it. But a Wampler Bell as per your recommendations. Thank you for... Hey, heck yeah. Do you like it? Have you been enjoying it? I hope so. I hope so. I got custom SC08 Ezra Green. Heck yeah, dude. That is awesome. That sounds like a badass guitar. Congratulations. New guitar day is always exciting. Do you play any pedal steel? Not yet, Jody. I'd love to own one. I don't even own one. So no, I can't really play it. I can't play it at all. But I'd love to own one. I'd play it a bunch. They're just expensive to get into. A cheap one, you're looking at maybe under $1,000. But thanks for cool content. Miss living in Franklin. Hey man, well I'm sure it's still great up there. That's what I say. I agree. That album is awesome. That's a really good album. Heck yeah. Alright, Bill, I need to check it out. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Remember what you said it was called. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Sailing to Freedom. Got you, Bill. I got you. Silver Sky was on sale at Anderton's. Yeah, I saw a video where they were talking about the crazy sale they're doing. You should buy one. I could easily be a hired gun studio musician. Would I ever consider it? Maybe at a different point in life. I appreciate that. Although the guys down here, I can play and I appreciate that. But there's a lot of guys that can play me under the table. But I like it. I get to be a studio musician with Lanco, which is really cool. And I've got to skip a little bit of the cutting my teeth in the studio-wise. Now, I still need to get better at the studio, but it is cool that I get to record in nice studios with great producers and everybody's a really good musician, even if it takes me a bunch of takes. Maybe at some point, someday, but honestly, with Lanco, I've gotten lucky and I'm offered, I've always been just a guitar player, and with Lanco, I get the chance to be the artist, which is really cool. The whole band's the artist. So like going to the ACM Awards, or we're going to the CMA Awards that are coming up, right? Like, if you're just a player, you might play at those, but you're not going to them. You're not sitting out on the floor. You're not walking the red carpet. You're definitely not doing that. The pre-parties we went to, there weren't players there. It was all artists, That green room area where everybody's at after the red carpet. There's no players, just artists. So Lanco's afforded me an opportunity with some really cool stuff that I actually enjoy a lot like that. That you just can't get doing anything else, You make sacrifices for being the artist, no doubt. But I appreciate that nice compliment. I really do. And guys, I'm going to tell you this. We're at 53 minutes. I'm going to hop off. This is short for me today. It's an hour long still. But I'm going to hop off at the 60-minute mark because I got to make some dinner and stuff. But thanks for the nice comment, Fresh Take. I stack the bells with the blues driver and get a wonderful creamy medium gain tone out of running through a Tone Master Twin. Dude, that's awesome. And I bet that does sound great. I'll tell you what, I bet it does. If I was closer, I have them in PA. I let you borrow a few of my Martins to try them out. I have an HD28 and my new one is a 00028 Eric Clapton. Dude, man, yeah, sounds like you got a collection. I would, that's also very kind of you. Yeah, I think it won't be, not till next year sometime, or maybe the year after. I don't know. When I get into real guitar purchase mode, like getting the PRS deal and starting to work with them and getting guitars, that's a different deal. When I get into real, I'm going to buy a guitar mode. That process lasts a really long time. I'm thinking about it sometimes for years. I don't just go buy a guitar, really. So, yeah, I have two PRS guitars. A custom GNL ASAT. Nice. Just like me, man. Glad to see someone repping. Dude, the GNL is awesome. If I wasn't about to hop off, I'd plug it in, but I am going to hop off. ASAT Classic and a Legacy as well. Dude, the GNLs are slept on. I didn't know about them till I got one. I really didn't. I have one Taylor acoustic and a few Siegel acoustics. How do you like that, Scott? Thanks for your time. Hey, thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. are you going to think up a cool stage name? Slash is already taken. Scott, I think especially with the YouTube channel going the way it is now, my stage name is Tim Avon. That's how people are gonna know me, is Tim Avon. So Tim Avon Music is the company. But great comment. Great comment. Yeah, we gotta do a little bit more work till we're at the Slash level. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna hop off. I've got some stuff to do. The way you are with amps and why I'm asking all the questions, trying them all out. Hey, Tom, absolutely, man. I hope I can help. I hope I can help. You know, but I think trying that stuff out, you're gonna be happier in the long run. You really got to try this stuff out. So, all right, you guys, I'm calling it quits there. Great little shorter for me. It's still an hour long, but stream. Be on the lookout for the membership thing if any of you guys are interested in that. Absolutely no obligation to do that, so don't worry, and you won't miss out on, you know, my regular videos. The membership will all just be bonus stuff. Bonus. So, all right, you guys. I'll see y'all soon. I'll be back on soon. Dan, I'll see you on Thursday. I'll text you about a time. And all right, guys, until next